Hey, you guys. Good evening. This is Shannon with Survive and Thrive. And tonight we're here to talk to you about Recover and Rebuild. That's going to be August 27th. That's a weekend. It's going to be 1:30 to 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be virtual. So this is a virtual event. It's going to be a fundraiser to help raise funds for cancer survivors for Survive and Thrive, which is October 15th. So this year, Survive and Thrive will be October, but we are doing a workshop in between that is helping individuals build up to Survive and Thrive. So for those of you guys who don't know, I am Shannon, again, the founder of Survive and Thrive. And tonight we're talking about how we can continue to grow and build, but we're looking at recovering and rebuilding at the same time. So, for sometimes when you are just kind of making it through what you're doing, you usually, have some type of anxieties because you're trying, to really move towards somewhere, but life has just kind of been holding some people back and some people not. So it's not all totally, like nothing's happening because some people are doing just fine because that's just their element. They're fine with that, but some people are not. And what we want to look at is how we can help you break through for recovering. And usually, of course, when you're recovering from something, it's usually going to be something that has set you back. Usually, you hear about people recovering from surgery or recovering from childbirth or, recovering from other types of things that have totally taken them out of their element or have caused some type of damage or something to that degree. So when we look at recovering, that's usually going to be a sign. Hey, hi, cat. That's usually going to be a sign where you are rebuilding your body, rebuilding your mind, rebuilding your personality, or maybe your relationship, where you're bringing things together, you're considering new viewpoints, you're taking time to heal so that you can be in a good place and space. Those are things that you usually are doing when you're in recovery mode. Some of it is just forgiving people because sometimes, people are human, as we all know they are, and they do things that are just not right and they continue to do it and do it. So you have to take time for yourself to heal. Sometimes, you got people who are human and they're greedy and they'll just do things to take. And then, but you have to hand that over to God and let God handle that. But at the same time, it is a recovery period. It's a recovery period. You're recovering from it. And then once you've gotten through that, you have to start rebuilding. And that's where you either rebuild relationships, you're going to rebuild yourself, you're going to rebuild the environment that you're around. How are you going to rebuild? And usually in rebuilding, you're going to have some tools, you're going to have accessories or like materials, and then you have a plan. And those are usually the things that you do when you're rebuilding something. You're rebuilding it, you're making it stronger, you're making it better, more resilient, being more aware. These are things that you want to do. So, who wouldn't want to be more aware of themselves and their purpose so that they can thrive? To be able to do what it is that you want to do, having the tools that you need to make it so that it happens for you, being able to implement action steps that were actually are set just for you and not just cookie cutter statements. These are things that you would be able to do that's within your scope and your capacity. So that's what we're going to be doing at Recover and Rebuild. And, we definitely want you to get your tickets so you can go to bit.ly, recover, and let me make sure I spell it right, and rebuild. So, Recover and Rebuild is where you want to go and get your tickets. The tickets are only $10. This is a great opportunity for you to be here. And it's a great opportunity to, get the year getting ready for the new year, to have you ready for an action plan that you're going to actually use that will help you get started with the new year. Be it that it's going to be, coming soon. The new year is coming soon, as well as being able to actually have something that when you get into that new year, you're already ready to go. Because again, if you wait until January, it's you don't have it. You need to have it ready, and you need to get your body and yourself conditioned to be able to start practicing and doing the things that you want to do. So that's what we got for you guys this evening. Again, keep in mind and stay tuned for Survive and Thrive. Also, for those of you guys who are in Baltimore, Sharon Nixon and the Fashion Umbrella Foundation is hosting her event, Baltimore Fashion Week. She is hosting it. It starts as of the 11th and 13th, and you guys can go and check it out and be there and see what she got going on. Again, she just be real busy. So that is what we have for you guys. We look forward to seeing you at Recover and Rebuild. We look forward to seeing you at Survive and Thrive as well. We have sponsor opportunities. We have vendor opportunities as well if you'd like to be a virtual vendor. The great thing about being a virtual vendor is that you get promotion from now until October, which is great because, I go live and you get to be mentioned. So we, of course, appreciate our sponsors. Uh, Bay Area Cleaning Professionals, who is one of our sponsors who continue to support. They're out of Baytown, Texas. We definitely appreciate Miss Carlisle for being at Dorothy Carlisle for being one of our sponsors. We definitely appreciate the sponsors because, again, when God speaks to you to do what you do, it's always great, and it's a great thing to be able to talk about them and what they're doing. So, with that being said, I'm going to get going because, the spice is about to spice up over here. And, that's just what they do just to be heard. So, thank all of you guys for being here. You guys have a wonderful evening. We're going to leave you with these tumblers. These are the tumblers that Hot Cat made, and these are our fundraising opportunities. So, when you enter into the drawing, you get to, into the drawing to be able to win one of these tumblers, which are really great. You can give them as gifts to someone that you know, or you can just show your support and just keep them yourself. So here we go, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.